Hey Leo, welcome to Talk Tarot. This is your love reading for June the 9th to July the 5th, with Venus moving into Cancer, bringing in some new energies. The significator cards showing the chakras are from the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck, whilst the reading cards are from the wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. Right, jumping straight into it, Leo. Down at your base chakra, we have the Magician in reverse as your obstacle, and this is actually the issue that's underlying your entire reading. It's a lack of personal power, a lack of being able to manifest, a loss of power, and not something I'm used to seeing with my Leo friends. In fact, as we look up the chakra column, we have the Magician in reverse. We then have the Seven of Pentacles, which is I need to review, the Five of Wands, which is of your element, the fire element, and it's an inner conflict, I would say. We then, in the heart chakra, have the Nine of Swords, feeling trapped. The throat chakra, we have the Ten of Wands, a burdensome energy. I need to put that burden down. In the third eye chakra, we actually have the Emperor, again of your element, with his back turned, as if you've turned your back on your own passion. And at the top, I've got the Chariot. These all link in to express to me that this lack of personal power that you're experiencing at the moment, this lack of drive, this lack of a new beginning, is coming from a place on you turning your back on that fiery element, on that fiery bit of your nature. Aside from the fact that we have those cards in combination, next to the Magician reversed, we have the Ace of Rods. This will overcome your Magician reversed. I need to grab passion. I need to be the leader of your suit, the leader of your element. The fire element's all about passion. It's all about fire and expression, and it's just lacking in you at the moment. From that Magician's table, we could actually presume, with it being in reverse, that the wand has fallen off. I'll tell you what I'm seeing, which is very unusual, and not the way I'd intended to do the reading, but nevertheless, I feel that some of you are playing 50 Shades of Grey, or got into a 50 Shades of Grey dominatrix sub-type relationship, and you're not enjoying it, because in your sexual chart, in the sacral chakra, we've got the Seven of Wands, the Three of Pentacles on the backside, and the Temperance. To me, that suggests that you are reviewing what you have been doing sexually, and you're finding it doesn't fulfill you. I mean, the 7 and the 3 would combine to make the 10, but it's not fulfilling you at the moment. That's the last harvest. What you're putting out, or what you've planted, is not bringing to fruition what you actually desire. The Three of Pentacles there, suggesting I need to go alone, because it's the reverse side. This isn't working with others, it's taking inspiration from others, but creating your own type of thing, working yourself to enhance your creative mastery. And it all ties in very well to that Magician card, with the need for temperance. It's a need for moderation, it's a need for balance. In your case, I think you have to stop being submissive. It goes entirely against your element, and it's putting you out of balance. You need that temperance being brought back in. You need that moderation. You need that blend of energies. Quite frankly, you need equality, and the submissive lifestyle isn't for you, Leo, or at least not for the majority of you. Returning to our Magician reversed, with the Ace of Rods, there's a need to grab a passion, there's a need to run with a new passion, there is a need for a new beginning. In passion, you really do need something to pep you up, to get that spark burning again, Leo, and bring in that imaginative energy, that creative energy of the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, sorry, because there is a water element coming towards you with a message that will seem almost magical or difficult to believe, with that fish jumping out of the cup there. It's a young energy. It could even be a younger person that you're interested in, or that's interested in you. For some of you, I feel that having previously tried to manifest a relationship or something to happen in love and it failing to have come through, that you're lacking in passion and inspiration at the moment, and what you really need to do is review what you're trying to manifest and stick some passion into your visualizations, stick some passion into creating that life that you want, that relationship that you want, because it's the passion that's missing. And as fiery folk, you need passion. You need to bring imagination back into play. You need to start. Visualization would be really a great tool for you at the moment, where you mentally visualize your life. You imagine your life. You imagine this love that you want. You imagine how it feels to be with them. Imagine what it's like to be back in your Leo glory with the fire flowing, the passion flowing. All this is possible for you. Just because it hasn't manifested so far doesn't mean that it's not going to, as we do have promising cards. When we move up to your sacral chakra, I have actually already covered the sub-dom type relationship that I'm seeing for some Leos. Now, if this is not an official sort of BDSM agreement that you have, it's more that one partner's more sexually domineering than the other, and that you are performing to please them, but having to fly solo, so to speak, with the Three of Pentacles there, to please yourself. There's a need for balance there, because in your sexual desires you do have the Seven of Pentacles, and it's that last harvest, that last reviewing everything that's gone, and look at that final harvest. It's kind of like a final fling kind of feeling that I'm getting. It's more of a fizzle than a bang is what I'm feeling in the sexual department at the moment. For others of you, you have been overdoing it sexually, or having not inappropriate sexual relationships, but sexual relationships that haven't been fulfilling for you. Perhaps sexual relationships that were based solely on sex. A series of one-nighters, a series of booty calls. And it's not fulfilling, because in the central column, there you are alone. And there's a need to bring balance to that. I don't think that's what a lot of you are looking for at the moment, and it's causing unhappiness. As we move up to your solar plexus, this is the house of your desires. We have the Five of Rods, the High Priestess, and the King of Wands. Nice to see the King of Wands in this section, I have to say. That's Leo on top of their game. That's the top of the fire element suit. And that's what I want to see. You desire to be back at the top of your game, but you're feeling very conflicted internally at the moment. There's an inner battle raging. And what you need is to clear your head and connect back into your intuition. This conflict has diminished your ability to listen to your intuition on how to regain your power. Again, I would refer back to Temperance there, and that need to bring balance for you to regain your power, because what you have been doing has been undermining you or undervaluing you. You have been undervalued, and it's causing this inner conflict, because you know that you deserve to be valued. You know that you deserve better than what you're getting, and yet there's something there niggling away at you. With the Magician being a solitary figure, could it be a fear of being on your own is keeping you in a relationship that's ultimately not satisfying, or keeping you in as a side chick type of thing, or as a backup? Gemini got that type of energy as well, so watch out for that. Also in the desires is you could be trying to call in another element of the fire suit, and you're conflicted about how to go about this. I don't know if this is someone that you've previously had an argument with, because that first column certainly could relate to the past, but it's a very masculine fire energy. It's a very authoritative person. It is someone who is passionate, mature, knows what he wants, gets what he wants. And that could equally be you getting to top of your game, but it feels more like you're trying to call this energy in, that you're trying to call this person in. So someone from the same element, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, I think. Yep. Leo, Aries or Sagittarius you could be trying to call in, and a very masculine energy, a very self-assured energy. It doesn't have to be a male, but it's a very dominating personality. Again, that could be tying into your dominatrix type thing that doesn't seem to be working out for you, and maybe this is where the conflict's coming in, because you should be compatible but you're not. or rather the behaviour that you're both expressing is not compatible for making this relationship one that would fulfil you. There could also be some banter regarding your desires. There could be people who don't believe in you. There could be people who are out to get the same thing. You're feeling the competition and you're not liking it. You don't know how to get that edge back. Again, the advice for the High Priestess is go within, trust your intuition. It's also express yourself uniquely as you. Be in your strength. The High Priestess is a wise woman who's very much in her strength and very, very balanced. And again, that reflects your temperance and bringing back that balance to life. Your heart chakra, which is your romantic sector or relationship sector, we have you with the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Star. A beautiful card. And I'm pleased to say that although you're feeling trapped at the moment, trapped by your thoughts, trapped by the conflict, that your Queen of Cups above the High Priestess again is urging you, please get in contact with the watery side of you. Please start listening to your intuition. Start feeling yourself, start allowing yourself to feel emotions. Move away from the thoughts of the Nine of Swords, the trapping thoughts. What you think is trapping you is an illusion, especially with that card in this deck. You're being trapped by an illusion. There is a path out. You need to reconnect with your intuition, you need to reconnect with your feelings in order to find that path out, because what's trying to come in for you is the Star card, a divine, beautiful card of healing, shown in this deck with lots of shooting stars flying across the sky, practically begging you of any wish that you choose from. And we have the female figure creating energetically what I would say is a soulmate in the context of this reading. It's certainly a spiritual figure, a soul guide, and I'm seeing that what you're trying to create is a soulmate. What you want to call in is a soulmate, is someone that you feel truly connected to. In your throat chakra, we have the Ten of Wands reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Nine of Wands. You've been carrying a burden for a long time and it's time to put it down. Now that burden certainly could have been being submissive or letting someone else lead the way, and they're not leading it to the way that you like and it's not fulfilling you, hence the Lovers are in reverse. Or it could be that you have been in a long-term relationship, and I mean long-term, possibly a marriage, and it just doesn't fulfill you. There's no love left in that relationship and you're pretty defensive towards the person. You're not expressing how hard you feel you've had to work and how little you've had in return. Again, that ties back down to your sacral chakra with that Seven of Pentacles, because we have got the Nine of Wands there and he's very defensive. He's got all these wands behind him, all these, I'm going to say arguments, because of the Five of Wands. It's as if you've been going through a period of such argumentation. It's been a real hard slog for you. It's making you doubt the love that you have, and you've become completely defensive. Every word's going to lead to a fight. You know that feeling? And it's really time you need to review. There's a need for communication here. There is a need for... I don't see any moving on cards, but there's a definite need for change. When we move up to your third eye chakra, we have the Emperor, the leader of your element, with his back turned to the fire. The Emperor is normally thinking about how he has to take care of everyone else. This relationship that could be burdensome, it could be that you feel that you have to take care of. Say it's a family, you have to take care of the family, you have to put them before your own needs, and that's why you're so run down, that's why you're so out of passion. You just don't have any energy left for it, because you're expending all your energy taking care of all your other responsibilities. Excuse me a second, please. We also have the Sun card next to the Emperor. So it's two major arcanas up at your third eye chakra. This is, I feel like, the house of your seat of your intuition, the seat of your soul. And with the Sun card, and it's the reverse of the Sun card, we can see it's becoming dusk. It's still a wonderful card, still a beautiful energy. It just means that you feel temporarily dimmed, or that your joy's temporarily dimmed. In this case, I'm going to say that your connection to who you really are with the Emperor having his back turned has been dimmed. Again, I'm going to go back to that submissive thing, because that's what keeps coming through the strongest. This imbalanced relationship. And in the outcome of that line, we have the Seven of Swords, which indicates sneaky behaviour. It indicates spying, it indicates underhand behaviour. I don't see this as you being particularly underhand. I think it's more a falseness. This pretending to be submissive, this pretending to be happy for the sake of the family, this pretending that everything's okay when you know it's not, you're just in deep denial. This might be very strongly linked to an Aries. Certainly there's a suggestion of Aries or another fire sign, as we have the King of Rods down beneath. There is a chance for one of you, I'm seeing, and for someone, has recently experienced domestic violence. Minor domestic violence, I hope it does seem to be, but domestic violence nonetheless. I keep getting an image of someone being pushed out the way and it's resulted in a minor accident to them, but it's shook their confidence up really, really badly. And there's no trust left in you at the moment. That's why you're feeling a lack of love, or there's a lack of love in the expression with the throat chakra card with the Lovers reversed. That's why it's been such hard work and a struggle, and why you feel so defensive in case it happens again. If you feel in danger, then you have to take care of yourself. You don't have to stay for the kids, you take them with you, or you need to make arrangements to make sure that they're cared for. I'm getting dog. Take care of the dog. Dog heart? What? This has got something to do with a dog. I'm not getting it clearly, I'm sorry. In the crown chakra we have the Chariot card, the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And hallelujah, good news. Alright, you've been blocked from moving on with the Chariot card in the crown chakra. You feel blocked from making any progress. That'll be just due to the lack of personal power. Entirely ties in there. However, Spirit is trying to offer you the opportunity to move on to a fulfilling relationship, to a blissful relationship, to a complete completion. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy, and that's what Spirit's trying to get you to move on to. And with the Ace of Cups here, it's the Ace of Pentacles, sorry, getting carried away, I was excited for you. It's offering you this new start, this new security, this new stable start. If an accident has happened that has knocked you off balance, there is a chance for reconciliation, there is a chance for a blissful reunion and a safe and secure start. What I'm more say though is a start with a Cancer, but this is a Cancer you've known before. This is a Cancer from the past. Very sweet natured, coming towards you to make an offer, because we have the Page of Cups at that bottom line. It's also a card of Cancerians, and it's got a turtle on the back of it. Turtles always speak to longevity. And with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, that longevity would be a secure relationship when it matured. So it certainly could be there's a Cancer on the horizon for you. Please note, I would never suggest any man or woman to stay in an abusive relationship, a domestic abuse situation. I would suggest that you seek help immediately if that is your experience. I also, if you're in a sexually abusive relationship, and it's not BDSM. Again, I urge you to get help and get free, or speak about it at the very least and bring balance back, because that heart chakra being trapped is making me rather disconcerted. But the energy coming in for you, Leo, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the King of Rods, even the Page of Cups and Temperance, all this energy that's trying to come in is good stuff. It's bringing the balance back, it's bringing the fire back, there's healing, there is love, there's contentment, there's bliss and security. What more could the body want, eh? Right, Leo, thank you so much for sticking with me. I will be back to do the new moon manifestation readings around about June the 13th, and or you can check me out around about July the 5th for next month's love reading. I hope you'll find the love you deserve. Have a blessed month. I'll catch you later. Bye.